guy for the haters.
Get your moderator on, my brother.
Well, the Janoris Jenkins news broke, you said, about 4 o'clock in the afternoon,
Yeah.
and I just got note of it maybe 30 minutes ago. So his house in New Jersey, where I guess he had some contractors working, some people cleaning up, and the cops found a dead body in the basement of Janoris Jenkins' house in New Jersey.
Right.
So, you know, now they got to do an investigation, you know, what happened, and they saying that it looked like the person whose body was found, they got choked out, and could be either a homicide or a suicide, and, you know, it's crazy. It's crazy, but I hope for Janoris Jenkins' sake that this don't fall in his lap, despite the fact that this is his home, and you know, I hope they don't try to make some kind of thing about it where it's like, okay, he's a potential suspect. I hope they don't try to turn it like that.
Okay, so run it back to me. You don't think he's a suspect?
Yeah, it's his house. I get that, but I hope they don't make it a bigger, like, don't overblow this as if, you know, I mean, could he have had something to do with it? Possibly.
They shouldn't treat it like he had something to do with it?
Possibly. Well, I'm just saying, give it the attention it deserves. If you gotta go in there, inspect the house, you gotta talk to everybody that's involved, from him to the people that work there, to contractors and all that stuff. Fine. Do what you gotta do. Talk to whoever you gotta talk to. And from what I saw on Twitter, and not Twitter, but the story that I read was that he claimed he was in Florida at the time when this happened. So, I mean, does that mean he's off the hook as a suspect? No, it doesn't. But I hope I hope he's not the first guy that, you know, that he's got to be. Like, I hope he ain't the first guy, especially being that there were other people there. There are people that found the body there.
Right. I don't understand. I guess I'm trying to understand your where you at with it. How is he not the first suspect?
Well, he's not the first suspect because he wasn't there. To me, in my opinion,
they wasn't there when they found the body.
When they found the body, somebody found the body.
So was it a fresh body?
That I don't know.
I'm sorry.
That I don't know.
If you
and I take back what I said about I hope they don't make him turn out to a suspect. What I really meant was that, you know, don't try to make this, like, early on in the investigation, don't try to make this look like, you know, his fingerprints is all over this thing. Just do the investigation. Okay. Talk to everybody you got to talk to, because again, there were people. I have to imagine that if the story says people, you know, were doing some work and found a body, then I would have to suspect that those are the group of people they talked to first before they talked to Janoris Jenkins.
Well, if you report it, you're not a suspect first, though.
If what?
If you reported it, you got a suspect first.
You're not a suspect first.
If you called the police and said there's a dead body in this man's basement, you're not the suspect first.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
I don't have experience with that.
No, that just doesn't make sense. Yeah, why would? Because I would imagine, and I'm not experienced in it either. I'm just using what I would call common sense.
Mm-hmm.
Why would they call the police on themselves?
Well, I'm not saying that.
Right. So the people who called the police,
I'm not saying that,
aren't the suspects. At least not initially. Right?
So Janoris Jenkins, they got to talk to Janoris Jenkins.
Has to be number one suspect. 100%. He got to be. But and again, obviously this is the early part of the.
Right.
You know, this is early.
Right.
But early on, a dead body in your house. If I had a family member of yours in my basement dead,
right,
I would be the first person you would want to talk to.
I'm not saying he's not a suspect.
I'm saying he's a number one suspect right now. There ain't nothing about it. He's a number one suspect.
Okay.
No, it ain't nothing about it.
The media better not overblow it.
What?
That's my only gripe.
I mean,
that's my only
when
gripe.
you say overblow it, what do you like specifically? What would be your what would they say that would in your mind it be being
like if it's too much coverage, like
a dead body's gonna get a lot of coverage, bro.
Yeah, I hear you.
No
I
way.
hear you. I hear you. But
now the only thing I wouldn't like with them saying he guilty.
Mm-hmm.
He guilty. That's too far.
yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
But
like,
everything else after that is fair. Everything else before that, rather.
just stick to procedure. That's all I'm asking.
Yeah,
That's all I'm
I
asking.
can't see how this ain't about to be all over, ESPN tomorrow morning or NFL Network tomorrow. I don't see how this ain't gonna be there.
That's all I'm asking.
Yeah.
Just keep it. Do what y'all got to do. Talk to everybody. Talk to Janoris Jenkins, and if they find something on him,
and that would he got to at least come see us.
Yeah.
Like, all right, if we're not gonna come get you,
Yeah.
you got to at least come see us, like ASAP.
Yeah, no question. No question about that. And he's got to anyway, because there's a dead body in his house, so he's got to go back to the crib and straighten some stuff out.
Yeah,
He's got to do that.
He getting all the smoke. He getting all the smoke. It happened in his house. It happened in his house.
Oh, again.
Even if he had nothing to do with it. It happened in his house.
Again, he's a suspect. He's a suspect. And
he's number one right now.
And I think the people that work in and out of his house, I think they're potential suspects as well.
Thank God for the haters, though. I thank God for the haters. Thank God for the haters, though.